I won't take you to the stars. Use the metal for a boat and you won't sail too far. Stop sitting in the dark, stirring metal pots about. You will change your life forever when you figure out the secret PinCode, 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 PinCode. Science can be tricky, it can overheat your brain. Science can be hard to chew, each bite can be a pain. Stop sitting in the dark, stirring metal pots about. You will change your life forever when you figure out the secret PinCode, 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 the secret PinCode, 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 PinCode.
Oi! My friend, don't turn around. Doko, what's the mask for? I asked you not to turn around. Continue pretending that you're reading that newspaper. All right, then. The disguise became necessary because they could be anywhere at all. Who are they? Don't turn around. We can't talk here, as this place is too unsafe. We'll communicate later. The code word is banana. Don't be looking for me. I'll find you. Ah,
Howdy.
you never saw me here.
What's up with him?
Better not to ask.
Well, business as usual.
Ha ha ha, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Banana! Forgive me, my sensitive friend. According to my data, this is the only safe place. For some reason, I don't feel safe here at all. What's this about? Shh, quiet. This is not nonsense. My files and notes on solar activity have disappeared again. What kind of files? What activity? Yes, you're not in the know. The last several weeks I've been monitoring the sun. It's at a peak level of activity that will only occur again in 11 years. This kind of research in these conditions has never been conducted by anybody else except me. But every time I check the files about the most recent flare, it turns out that the camera at that moment was turned off. And what? An annoying coincidence for sure, but... It's not a coincidence. It's a consistent pattern. I looked in the spheroscope to see if the solar flares were affecting the equipment. And I discovered something terrible. Right now, I'm talking in the shower with a gigantic butterfly. What could possibly be worse? My naive friend, it's me, Dako. I'm just disguised as a butterfly. Just picture me without the wings and everything will make sense. I never would have guessed. Me too, I never would have guessed what was possibly responsible for my missing files. Who was responsible? It turns out that there is an ancient solar order. Its members guard some kind of secret about our star, which is known only to the chosen ones. Throughout the centuries, they have kept this secret and destroyed the work of anyone who comes close to discovering the truth. A likely story. Did you think it up yourself? You don't trust me. Look for yourself. Search for Solar Order. No, it's them. The members of the Brotherhood. They've deleted all the information. But here it says it was deleted because it was completely unscientific. Don't you understand? Everything makes sense. My missing files, the deleted information from Spheroscope. They're watching me. My friend, it seems you're looking for connections where they don't exist. Have you ever heard of the Null Hypothesis?
Our world is wonderful and diverse, and it is full of different laws and patterns. For example, the body falls down because of the force of gravity. Or if you eat a lot of ice cream during winter, you'll surely catch cold. Different scientists like to think up such laws and name them after themselves. But then we saw that many scientists had rushed with their conclusions, and their laws and explanations did not stand the test of time. No matter how strongly we wish to find an explanation for everything, in searching for the next explanation, we need to keep in mind that there simply may not be any consistent pattern or regularity. This rule is called the Null Hypothesis. All scientists can be divided into two types. One kind forgets about the existence of the Null Hypothesis and thinks up mounds of non-existent theories and laws. These are, as a rule, theoretical scientists. The other type are hard-working and practical. They spend years studying, researching nature in the smallest detail. It's their discoveries that last for centuries. Therefore, you should never rush to any conclusions, my friend.
So, are you trying to say that my deductions are unfounded? That I'm a science hack of some kind?
A few of your experiments have gone wrong, so you've already decided that you're on the threshold of some major discovery, but you're being hampered by some solar sect.
I haven't made anything up. I'll prove it.
Oh!
Huh? What are you doing here all high and dry? Did the water shut off or something? No, everything's working.
Oh, thank you. That's much better.
Hey! La da 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 la da da la la la.
Banana.
I think I'm beginning to hate that fruit.
Today is the last chance to catch them red-handed. According to my calculations, the next solar flare will be soon. You'll see they're trying to stop me.
I'm deeply grateful that you've decided to trust me with this information. However, why won't you address other members of the crew as well?
I can't put everyone's life in danger.
What, it's okay to risk mine?
Now you'll see everything for yourself with your own eyes.
Okay, but after this, no more bananas.
So now I'll turn on the camera. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to take a walk. Now we'll see exactly who these radical fanatics really are.
Haven't you thought about how they could hide all this time on the sphere jet?
Oh, don't underestimate them. Judging from everything I've read about them, they are very crafty and will go to any length to guard their secrets. Therefore, take this just in case. Wake up. The solar flare will happen any minute now.
And I was having such a pleasant dream where we were catching some radical fanatics. Ah, yes. It wasn't actually a dream.
Quiet. Did you hear that?
Long ago, the flowers grew like the love in my heart. But the springtime, oh my God!
Oh, what have you done?
Ducker?
Do you you understand that you have just wrecked a most important experiment?
Your experiments don't interest me. My job is cleanliness.
I'm at a loss for words.
Right,
How
get your
angry I
feet
am.
up. Come on, quickly. But what's so funny?
I don't even know what to be more upset about. About the experiment that was sabotaged, or the Brotherhood of the Solar Order that doesn't even exist.
At least your conspiracy theory about the sect didn't last too long. Sometimes it can take centuries for the Null Hypothesis to triumph. A long time ago, there was a famous scientist named Edward Cope. He was an outstanding specialist on dinosaurs. Once, after comparing the changes in the development of dinosaurs, he came to a conclusion that every species gravitates towards increasing in size. He called this pattern Cope's Law, and convinced everyone it was true. It took scientists 100 years to understand that there was in fact no such pattern. If we examine every species, then we will see that some haven't changed for millions of years, and others still even decrease in size. Since then, Cope's Law is one of the brightest examples of the Null Hypothesis's victory over rushed conclusions.
Huh. I guess you could say I was incredibly lucky. Until the next cycle of solar activity, I have 11 years to properly prepare. He doesn't suspect anything?
It seems not, but I would nevertheless point out that our methods were too blunt. We came extremely close to being discovered.
Maybe it'll be simpler to tell him.
Sooner or later we have to, but for now, let him exist in ignorant bliss. Personally, I wish I had never learned our secret.
Me too, to be honest. Ah!
That's okay. You'll get used to it.
Oh, these cluttered up boxes. Whew, I haven't got time to dig through all this. I should just throw all this garbage away.
What kind of book is that? Looks like it's really ancient.
It's my dear great-grandmother's scrapbook. She was enthusiastic and eccentric, a survivalist. She said that when the world finally falls apart, I could be the one to step up and save it. So she prepared me for great achievements. While other girls were playing with dolls, I was training to meet great-granny's standards. Well, I haven't saved the world, but I'm still in pretty good shape. Look, 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 look. Oh.
World falling apart? Stepping up to save it? What's that about?
Granny told me everything was explained in the book.
Clouds on fire, magnetic field, inversion. Golly! Why have the bees gone crazy?
More, more, to me, to me. Right, right, a little left, yeah. That's it, that is just great, that is perfect, that is, stop, stop, stop. Feng Shui says your bed should be facing north.
No, this thing is saying north is there.
This way, just a little more this way. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. This way.
Hi there! Have you ever heard of something called the magnetic field?
Everybody has seen normal magnets at least once in their life. Sure you have. Look at the front of your refrigerator.
All right.
Every magnet has a north pole and a south pole. Similar poles repel each other, and opposite poles attract each other. This happens because particles within the magnet create electrical charges, and those charges create a magnetic field. That field of one object can attract other objects with a magnetic field of their own. Our own planet Earth behaves like an enormous magnet and has its own magnetic field. We can't feel it, but it affects all life on Earth.
I can't feel it at all.
Well, one way we can use the Earth's magnetic field is with a compass. Compasses work because the magnet in a compass aligns with the Earth's magnetic field. The magnet in the compass lines up with Earth's south magnetic pole, which is what we call our North Pole, since opposites attract. Compasses have been used for navigation for about 1,000 years. Do you know how Earth's magnetic field is generated? Let's dig down and see. About 3,000 kilometers down. That's where our planet's inner core is located. It's almost as big as our moon and composed primarily of iron. This, coupled with the planet's rotation, helped produce the Earth's magnetic field.
But nothing bad would happen if the magnetic field disappeared, would it? Because after all, we can't even feel it, right? And nobody really uses compasses for anything now.
Look at this! Look at what my bees did! They made this instead of normal honeycomb. Huh. What do my bees think? They're artists now? Darn thing looks like some kind of sculpture.
In the same way that wood mice find their way in the forest using the Earth's magnetic field to navigate, and migrating birds use the magnetic field to stay on course through long flights, bees are also highly sensitive to magnetic fields. Bees arrange their honeycombs according to the Earth's magnetic field. They also base communication and navigation on the magnetic field. Without Earth's magnetic field to guide them, the mice, the birds, and the bees would go from order to chaos immediately.
Confusion will claim the birdies, poor things. Also, the bees will forget how to build. But what's the magnetic field got to do with the animals?
Let me take a peek at that and I'll answer you. Very interesting, fascinating, amazing, life-changing. Well, smack my rack! We're all doomed! We need a miracle!
No, jumbo-size no, with extra no sauce. I swore off all this rubbish a long time ago. I'm not that dumb little girl buying into that save the world garbage anymore. I live in reality now.
Please listen! You need to understand, not little girl. We're on the verge of a catastrophe! The Earth's magnetic field is disappearing!
Your great-grandmother knew this was coming, but she also knew the way to fix it.
But I don't remember much of anything my great-grandmother said to me. Hey, wait. I remember something about taking a trip to, I think, the North Pole. Why would she want to take a little girl on a difficult trip up into the frigid Arctic Circle? Pellets! What's that?
Oh, clouds on fire, just like it says in the book. It's another omen coming true.
Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis. They're never supposed to be visible in this place. The magnetic field is clearly weakening.
Tell me, what will happen when the Earth's magnetic field is completely gone?
Well, many animals and birds will lose their sense of direction. But that's just the beginning. It gets worse.
Our sun produces a constant stream of charged particles, commonly called the solar wind. This outflow of radiation from the sun races through the solar system at about 2 million kilometers an hour. Without the Earth's magnetic field, these supercharged radioactive particles would travel into the cells of living organisms, causing deadly diseases and mutations. Fortunately, that doesn't happen. That's because our magnetic field works as a shield. Dangerous particles don't hit the Earth's surface because they are forced by the magnetic field to flow around the Earth. Some particles do enter at the funnels over the poles. These particles, colliding with our atmosphere, are what produce the northern lights or aurora borealis.
We've been flying around this Arctic thingy forever. What are we looking for, huh?
I know. Great Granny could have left better instructions for this whole saving the world thing.
Look at that!
The Northern Brotherhood bids welcome to the Guardian.
Hey, brothers! Put her there!
Now, you will follow me. We have been waiting for you. Every indication is that the end is near.
And what exactly am I doing? Great-grandmother wasn't exactly forthcoming with details.
Your great-grandmother was one of an ancient Guardian family. Their vast knowledge was remarkable. They knew that once every several thousand years, the Earth's magnetic poles swap places.
Right. And this process is called, inversion. And as the inversion is happening, all the life on Earth will become extinct. The whole game's over. That's it. But it's impossible to predict when it might be starting.
There is not a single thing that is impossible for the Guardians, but there isn't anyone besides you that can activate the Great Northern Magnet, left by the Guardians to protect their descendants from the effect of the solar winds. Our Brotherhood has been protecting the magnet for centuries.
That is an enormous electromagnet. I've never seen anything like it before. Its electromagnetic field will be able to protect the whole planet from the solar wind.
We are ready to keep it working until the pole switch is complete.
Well, looks to me that you couldn't keep it working for 30 seconds.
But the device is in perfect working order. Must be some kind of trouble with the Southern Brotherhood.
Southern Brotherhood?
It's clear someone must activate the other device the Guardians built for us, the Southern Magnet. We must hurry! Earth's geomagnetic field grows weaker by the second.
The ship is too wetty to move.
I can't just wait. Great-grandmother trusted me to get this done. Ha!
The Southern Brotherhood bids the long-awaited Guardian welcome.
Nice to see you, fellas. Let's do this. We did it, Great Granny.